Ladies and gentlemen, right now, Democratic Senator Adam Shifty Schiff is having a complete and total meltdown. And really, I think it's fair to say his entire political career is flashing before his eyes. Now, as many of you may know, Kash Patel has just been confirmed as President Trump's FBI director. And so that is why Mr. Shifty Schiff is freaking out so much right now. Because he knows that Kash Patel has been keeping the receipts on all of the shady stuff that he's been up to. So hey, to kick things off, take a listen to what Senator Adam Shifty Schiff had to say just yesterday about Kash Patel's FBI director confirmation. Then we're going to have a lot to talk about.
This is someone we cannot trust. This is someone who lacks the character to do this job, someone who lacks the integrity to do this job. We know that. Our Republican colleagues know that. The only qualification Kash Patel has to be FBI director is that when everyone else in the first Trump administration said, no, I won't do that, that crosses moral, ethical, and legal lines, Kash Patel said, sign me up. In the first Trump administration, as we are seeing in the second, you rise to the level of your sycophancy, and no one is a bigger or more dangerous sycophant than Kash Patel. This political hack does not deserve to be in this building. He can't do the job. He won't protect the public. He will misuse the resources of the Bureau. He will weaponize it against the president's political opponents rather than protecting the safety, the public safety of the American people.
You hear that? Kash Patel doesn't have the moral, ethical, or legal qualifications to be the director of the FBI, and he's going to weaponize the department to pursue all of President Trump's political enemies. You know what? That all sounds a little bit familiar, actually. Oh, I know why. It's because it was actually none other than Adam Schiff himself who has done everything that he just baselessly accused Kash Patel of. Adam Schiff was involved in the bogus FBI raid on Mar-a-Lago. He was on the J6 committee that was caught coaching witnesses using encrypted messaging apps, and he helped cobble together the fake impeachment narrative from partisan CIA whistleblower Eric Charmella that Trump was trying to get dirt on Joe Biden from Vladimir Zelensky. And as you all know, all of that was bogus. It all goes back to Adam Schiff, and Kash Patel has the receipts. In fact, hey, don't take it from me, Kash Patel himself talked about all of this stuff just the other day. But before we take a look at that video, I want to say real quick, if you guys enjoy the daily news coverage, please consider subscribing to the channel because it actually does really help a ton with my daily struggle against the YouTube algorithm. But okay, what I'm about to show you guys is exactly why Adam Schiff is schiffing in his pants right now. Take a look at this.
Adam Schiff is the worst criminal in Congress in the last 250 years. And what broke that we're going to talk about right now is Adam Schiff met with a whistleblower. Adam Schiff went to the podium day after day after day saying, I know nothing about this. We're not going to discuss it. We're going to protect it. And then Adam Schiff, led the prosecution of the impeachment trial in the Senate of President Donald Trump. Talk about someone who was conflicted out of the game because he was part of the hoax that brought Charmella in, manufactured that false accusation, and then peddled it out to the world. And he continued, not surprising, he's lied about almost everything in his life. But now he lied just to set up a presidential impeachment. And that's what I was talking about, these disinformation campaigns. And then he should be investigated because he lied to the world about his interactions with Charmella, who was a whistleblower, and I can't stress it enough, that started a presidential impeachment. Now, your history is way better than mine, but I can't remember the last time a president was actually impeached. It's a significant process and escalation, and it's reserved for the time when it actually shows a crime, not when it shows the manufacture of fake information to show a fake crime. The guy that found and manufactured the evidence with Charmella was the prosecutor in the case against the target of the investigation. That is the ultimate, from a prosecutorial standpoint, conflict of interest. But he knew what he was doing, and he thought he would never get exposed. And I think thanks to, I think it was John Solomon and his fantastic reporting, we now see what I've been saying for years, that I thought he met with him for sure, and it will come out, and it now has.
So folks, like I said, that is why Senator Adam Shifty Schiff is freaking out so much right now. Because not only does Kash Patel have all the receipts, he's been keeping track of everything Adam Schiff has been doing for the last couple years, but also he wants justice. And you know what? I'm going to speak on everyone's behalf here, so please excuse me, but we all want justice too. Finally, something is actually being done about all of these corrupt, progressive politicians. They've all been acting with complete and total impunity for so long that they've all probably forgotten that, actually, this is a country with laws that need to be followed. But you know what? As we're sitting here talking about all of this, something else popped into my head. You see, it just occurred to me that there might be another reason why Senator Adam Shifty Schiff is so upset about Kash Patel becoming the FBI director. And as a hint, it involves a certain list. Take a look at this.
Kash has talked about a lot, and you have, when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein and the people who are like predators in this country. Yeah. They've been given a pass, and a lot of Americans think these guys have got a pass for a long time, and maybe even are still being protected right now. Where are we at with the Jeffrey Epstein list, the documents? And Kash has made a lot of public statements about this. Where are we at?
I was briefed on that yesterday. I can't talk about that publicly, but you know, President Trump has given a very strong directive, and that's going to be followed.
Wow. Okay. So
a lot of documents.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So people can expect actual movement on this. It's not just empty promises.
Oh, Donald Trump doesn't make empty promises.
Yeah, right.
I think promises made, promises kept, and that's why we're all there to carry out his directive about making America safe and prosperous.
So hey folks, you hear that? FBI Director Kash Patel, Attorney General Pam Bondi, and none other than President Trump himself are all dead set on releasing the list. But you know what? It's not just that, it's also the JFK files, the RFK Sr. files, and the MLK files. And by the way, you know that by releasing all of these classified files, all of these classified documents, they're pretty much going scorched earth on the deep state. But hey, between you and me, I'm here for it. The American people have been screaming for transparency for decades, and now it looks like we're finally going to actually get it. And so what that means is that no longer are these corrupt progressive politicians and deep state actors going to be able to have all of their shady dealings classified so that the public never learns about them. Nope, we are finally getting transparency, and hey, as they say, this swamp is getting drained. And now folks, I've actually got something else for you here. This next thing popped up as I was sitting down to record today's video. Breaking news. House Oversight Chairman James Cover says he wants to uncover whether or not the government worked with Jeffrey Epstein to blackmail certain individuals. So hey, here's my take on this one. If that is something that's currently being investigated, they've probably got reason to believe that that is what was actually happening. Because as the saying goes, where there's smoke, there's fire. So folks, I'll tell you what, I think things are about to get very interesting to say the least. But you know what, I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video, so please go down below in the comments and let me know what you guys think about all of this. Please like the video if you like the video. Like I said earlier, please consider subscribing to the channel because it really does help a ton. Thank you all very much for watching, and of course, as always, stay safe.